Good morning, everybody. This is another beautiful day in California. And Christine, I want to thank all my viewers, all my subscribers. I know I have a new subscriber, so I'm very happy. And I want to make a video out of my junipers, cypress, some of these. This is the a real material, bonsai material that they use. And I'm trying to, start some trees, and I find these bushes in 5-gallon containers, and I train them, and I'm working in it. And I had them for a few months, and just waiting and see how they turn out. But this is one of those, ground cover Nana juniper, and I have it all wired up. I trim at some of the branches, and I still do some more trimming and cleaning, but right now I still don't know what to do because they're still pretty young. So I'm gonna let them get a little more heavier, and then I'm gonna trim them and see how they turn out. So I have a few of these, so hopefully they will turn out to be a nice looking bonsai. So right now I'm just working on it. This is the other one I had. They're growing real good. I see the new growth, they start. So I think they're healthy. They're looking good. So hopefully, eventually I want to make them, look like little trees. Right now, I'm still, working on it. So we just learning as we go. So we'll see what happens. This is other one. They're a little different, I think they're a little different. So I don't have the name, but I do need to find the real name and put a tag so I remember. I'm not too good at names, I just like something that might work, and then but names I don't know. So I'm sorry that I don't have the exactly name, but they just juniper, cypress, So this is other one right here. So I can make a few more because there are 5-gallon plants that you get at the nurseries. They all have them everywhere. So if I want to get a couple more, I just go. But I don't want to get too many because I want to see how they turn out first. And then if they turn out nice, and then I'll maybe get a couple more. This is the other one. Like I say, they're all similar. They all have the same wiring, they just I only had them for a few months, and so I'm gonna give it a try, and eventually see what happens. So we'll see. I can show them in another video in the future, and then we'll go from there. Then I want to show you this Eugenia. This is one of those compact Eugenia. I find this, like I say, in the nursery in a container, and I kind of like it. So I cut it back, and now it's growing. It start looking, I just like a little tree. Right now, I need this middle branch to grow a little higher, but it's just gonna take time. Everything takes time. I have to be patient. I want to get a perfect bonsai and right away, but that's not gonna happen. Every tree is just gonna take patience. It's gonna take dedication, and then that's the game. You have to learn to be patient, and you have to wait long enough that you can see the beauty. So I I have faith, you know, that they're gonna be good looking trees in the future. So we just have to keep them around and play with them and see what happens. But you know, I'm kind of happy with the way they look. So you know, I just wanted you to see this new, you know, my new bonsai material. That hopefully someday I can call them bonsai while not saying material. You know, because that's the idea. The idea is to make them look like an old tree. I want to show you this little tree. It's a cutting from a bigger tree. You know, this is the willow, the twisted willow. You know, I learned in one of the videos that you can make this easy. So I try a few cuttings, and I do cut some branches off of a tree, and I put them in water. Like in a month, they were just ready to be potted. But you know, I learned too that the only way that you want to keep these trees nice and green is you just set the pot in water and keep it in water. So it's almost like a water plant. So that's what I do. I keep this pot. I put it in a dish, you know, with a little water on the bottom, and I have to keep filling it up. And believe me, this little tree, it takes a lot of watering. You know, you know, if you want to water it like 2-3 times a day, you know, but as soon as you stop, you know, as soon as it dries out, and then the tips will dry real fast. So you have to kind of like keep it really wet. You know, it's kind of like a river plant. You know, they grow by the rivers. So this is the twisted willow, and there's some other willows, you know, different kinds. The one the branches go down, and then the ones that go straight up. So I got a couple each kind, you know, but this is something that I try, and I kind of like it, you know, because the branches already have some kind of twist looking. So it's a nice, you know, tree, and I want to keep, you know, I want to keep it around, and hopefully the branches will get the old looks. You know, like I want to see if I can get some bark, you know, in the trunk, and make it look like a tree. But you know, it's a nice, you know, to me it's like a nice little, like perfect little tree. So you know, it's something that, like I say, you know, this is easy. You start this in the early spring, and by, you know, probably in a couple months you have a nice green tree, and they get darker in the winter. But you know, right now it looks good. I'm happy, and I recommend it if you live in the area where they have those willows. Try some nice branches and just set them in water for maybe for a couple weeks, maybe a month, and then you'll see how fast they root. And you can try some heavier branches. You know, this one, it was just a small branch for a small pot, but you can get the branch like even a 2-inch branch, maybe a 1.5-inch branch. This is probably about 1/2 inch. So you know, you can decide what you can just get the size that you need. But I'm very happy, and you know, I do want to keep it around, you know, and like I say, you know, just put a dish, put a little water in it, set it on, and then you don't have to worry about anything. I haven't fertilized it, or I haven't given it any food, so it's very easy, you know. So I just want to share this, you know, tree. It does grow. It's an easy one, so I recommend it. Thank you for thank you for everything, and sign and put like it, and I hope I see you sometime in the next videos. I probably will make a few more later on in the future. So thank you, and enjoy the day.